Okay, my beautiful patriots, starseeds, light workers, and of course our very brave galactic brothers and sisters in uniform, and also our brave military and hoorah Marines, man. I want to see you guys on the street kicking some ass. Welcome to 1776 United, and we are in a worldwide revolution. Now, this drop, I have been waiting for years. I've been waiting for this to finally come out. Edward Snowden finally dropped it, and if you go back and remember, Edward Snowden was a CIA operative. I believe it was in the 90s. I guess it was that he was working for the CIA. He was posted, or he asked to go to Hawaii to continue his work from over there, and then of course disappeared with a bunch of evidence because he didn't want to go along with the CIA agenda, and disappeared. And I think he made his way through Korea and then off to Russia from there, and he's been being protected by Putin and the government there, and he's been working from undisclosed locations from there. Okay. So now Snowden pops off, and he did through this. Finally, this great post has come out. Snowden, the Sandman project. Okay, this is the one I've been trying to get my hands on. The dollar is about to be canceled. Okay, that's all dollars on the planet. That's Canadian dollar, American dollar, a Hong Kong dollar, any Australian, New Zealand. All those dollars are going to crash, right? But mainly the American petrodollar, okay? If the American dollar goes down, all the other dollars go down. That's just an automatic thing, okay? Just so you understand that. Excuse me. Edward Snowden recently unveiled a secret financial war action plan and is, excuse me for my voice, and is now happening. Operation Sandman is the last attack on the U.S. dollar. Over 100 countries which have been working quietly for years, have simultaneously sparked protests against the dollar supremacy around the world. The collapse has begun, and the White House is pretending nothing is happening. The plan is very simple. Give up the dollar, break the demand, let the empire collapse. No missiles, no armies, just coordinated silence and rejection. All the BRICS nations, OPEC, and the Asian and also the global southern countries have signed on to this, okay? And they're going to do this simultaneously. They're all rejecting it at the same time. And this was triggered because of what they did on Iraq in 1990, when Saddam Hussein tried to go gold back, and he tried to sell his. And he wanted to, because his money was, his Iraqi dinar was gold-backed currency. He wanted the money, he wanted to sell his oil, and then he wanted gold back, or in his own dinar, right? Because that was gold back. He knew damn well that the Americans were only running fiat currency through the Rothschild central banks, right? Also, with Muammar Gaddafi tried to do the same thing, and it's funny why he didn't take notice after what happened to Saddam. Why he didn't do why he did what he did. He should have got himself better prepared and got on the side of Russia at the time. Anyways, these were the mistakes that that these two countries had made, and their leaders had paid for it. Okay, so phase one was eliminate the petrodollar, no more dollars exchanged for oil. Currently, countries are trading gold, national currencies, and their state digital assets. That's their money, okay? They are trading their own money, or trading their oil and receiving their own money back now based on their gold-backed currency. So that's telling me what they're doing now is they're trading in gold-backed currencies, or gold, or silver, or any other precious metals. The U.S. dollar, which used to be the bloodline of the global trade, is beginning to pump out in real time. It's basically bleeding out, which is irrelevant, okay, at this point. Phase two, collapse the dollar assets. The moment that the Sandman explosion happens at full strength, the bond market is at a standstill, okay? The sale of foreign reserves begins. The liquidity of dry dollar is active. The U.S. credit rating collapses. The retirement accounts is gone. The stock market is vaporized, okay? Real estate also vaporized. Snowden warned, excuse me, Snowden warned it's not a collapse. It's a calculated mass shooting. No recovery, no assistance. Dollars are being deliberately assassinated. This is the world's revenge against decades and decades of the dollar slavery. For 50 years plus, Americans printed fake wealth, and everybody knew it. Everybody knew what was going on here, right? All the countries were trying to get out of it. And unfortunately, there was many, and I'm going to say hundreds of heads of state were murdered and assassinated, including Abraham Lincoln, including John F. Kennedy, Robert F. Kennedy, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. You know, anybody that had anything to do that was going against the system was systematically assassinated to keep the rest of us shut up. Now, currently, the world is walking away and let the beast bite himself, okay? Trump's move, economic nukes. As the government declares that everything is fine, Trump is preparing to retaliate. Backed by gold-backed money, which is the U.S. Treasury note, okay? He's got it all printed out, and he's got the gold to back it all, okay? He's going to just tear down the fiat currency, and he's going to replace it. The banks that are Basel III compliant, they have already got that money or the fiat currency in play in the banks ready to go, and that will be mirrored onto your account. So when you go to the ATM, the next time you do go to the ATM, you will you'll get a U.S. Treasury note backed by gold instead of the old worthless toilet paper that you've been getting put in your pocket. And he is launching, backed by gold money, he is launching the U.S. digital currency, okay, which is QFS, right? Leaving the control of the IMF, the BIS, and the WEF immediately, declaring economic martial law and the state of emergency, which he's doing right now. He needed these clowns to expose themselves and come out, okay, out of the shadows, into the streets, and try to declare anarchy, which they're doing right now in LA and other, there's going to be 14 other cities burning or whatever, and that will declare martial law that Trump has the legal right to do, and that'll send in the army and clean up these scumbags. Declare economic martial law in the state of, declare martial law in the state of emergency. This is not a recession, but it is a little bit of time, but this is not a recession, but controlled dismantling of the illegal financial system. And it's been illegal right from the beginning, since 1913. And we've all been screwed over since then. The Snowden intelligence has confirmed that the GCR, which is the global currency reset, is no longer a theory, but it works. The fuse has been lit. The Fed has been cornered, and the American fake fiat empire has been wiped out. Okay. Sandman Project Global Reset. Snowden is sounding the alarm. The time is of pretending is over. The fall has come. The fall has begun. And those who see it will survive. Those who don't see it will get sucked up and will go down the commode with the rest of the corruption, okay? It's all being flushed. That's great news. This is all great, great, great news. So, buy your silver, get into foreign currency, and away we go. Bye for now.